Dr. Peter Browne, also known as Peter Browne with an E at the end. You've been busy at work again. A new book coming out?
Yes, thanks. Yeah, it's been an exciting time. It's been a good year, and been writing a lot and working hard on my new book called The Custodians, and it's a few days from being available on Kindle, and then hopefully within a month it will be also in printed form. And yeah, I'm quite excited about the book. It's been a very interesting and journey where I learned a lot and worked with new interesting people. Got a new editor to edit the book for me, with who I've been very, very happy with the result. So yeah, just excited to get it out there and get feedback about the book.
Tell us a little bit about The Custodian. What is it? Is it a thriller, action?
Yeah, it's an action thriller book. It starts off in South Africa, and soon you find yourself in Monrovia, where majority of the book plays off. I think it's also hopefully going to be an interesting journey for the readers to learn a little bit more about Monrovia and what Monrovia is about and the history of Monrovia. And yeah, it's quite an interesting place to write about. So I quite enjoyed the research and yeah, just putting it all together.
Right. Does that mean that the De Browne family now have a husband, father available in the house for the while?
Yeah, well, I think I've learned to write in between family activities and in between whatever activities. It's all my writing is stolen moments. I never have the privilege to go and sit and write for 6 hours. For me, it will be 10 minutes between patients, or 10 minutes in between theatre cases, or in the evenings when everybody put their heads down, and that's my writing time. So I normally have my laptop on my lap somewhere, and if somebody's not needing my attention, I'll write a few minutes and then yeah, just quickly close it and pay attention where attention needs to be paid, and then yeah, when there's a gap, write again. And that's pretty much how Custodians came from stolen 5 minutes here and stolen 10 minutes there, and that formed a book somewhere along the line.
And you've already started the next one already before this one's even out properly.
Yeah, you have to start thinking early. I like to think and plan a book, and it doesn't come overnight. So first of all, just getting the idea. And I think most of my ideas come from when I drive, especially long distances. You can think and think, and suddenly you just get an idea. And an idea for a book there's a lot of ideas, but to make it a complete book is a different story. And so you have to keep on wrestling with these ideas until suddenly you think this is an idea that can work. And so while the editing's going on, which takes at least 2 or 3 months, it gives me time to work, firstly in my mind, with the new book and just start it. You know, first few chapters normally is just to form your characters and introduce the new characters to the readers. So it's quite nice to write that because it's more slow writing. You've got to think a little bit more. And then by that time the editing's back. So finally now when everything is done, then I'll get back into working on a new book. But the foundations are there, and you can really just then take off and yeah, steal a few moments somewhere.
Tell me, how did Van Gogh's Curse go down with the readers?
I've been actually had amazing feedback, and yeah, that was, I think, very encouraging and caused me to write quicker on my second book. The first time you ever write a book, you only really anticipate, or I don't think you often anticipate actually seeing it out there on the shelf in a printed version and people going on to Kindle to buy your book. So you write slowly because you're not sure what you're going to do with it one day. But yes, the feedback's been so positive and really, and I mean, I might only have 3 or 4 fans, but they're actually asking me when my new book's coming out, which is fantastic. So it motivated me to write much quicker. So yeah, I've been so happy with Van Gogh's Curse results in terms of both sales as well as in people just giving me feedback and telling me what they enjoyed. And yeah, I always like the feedback readers give you to tell you what they enjoy, or if there's something they didn't enjoy. That's the way I learn, that's the way I grow. And yeah, so same thing with the next book. At the end of the book, I ask the readers, give me feedback. Just take 5 minutes and write me an email to dearpeterbrown@gmail.com and just tell me what was the book like for you. And is there any advice? Is there any criticism? And you know, your negative criticisms was your best criticism. People telling you that they liked it or it's good doesn't help you much. But it's the person who tells you you keep on making that mistake or you keep on repeating that word. Those are the criticism you can work with and keep growing.
Well, good luck on this one. Can't wait to see it out. And hopefully we're going to get a copy of it to read.
Definitely we'll get a copy to you as soon as it's out, and that will be just over a month's time. But like I said, Kindle is within the next few days. And thanks very much for all your support.
Thank you.
Thanks.